I don't care what age you are. You are allowed to love whatever you want, whatever makes you happy. Who are these people that try to shame you? The other day, I was just out and about and someone was like, "Excuse me, but are you one of those Disney adults?" And I'm like, "Yes, I am." Of course I am. I mean, it is okay to love anything you loved when you were a child and all through your life. Disney is for everybody. Anime is for everybody. Video games, like I have a PS5. I'm obsessed with God of War. I also love Fortnite. How is that wrong? How is there an age like, do you just become an adult and all of a sudden it's like, okay, whoa, 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 I can't like that anymore. It's over, done, gone. That to me is insane. And it's so wrong of people to try to tell you what to do and how to live your life. If it's not bothering anyone, you're not harming anyone, it is okay to like what you like. Mickey makes me feel so good. Minnie makes me feel good. I love Disney. And I know a lot of people have superhero fatigue, which is fine. But at the end of the day, I feel that there is no age at all to what you love and what makes you happy. There's no age to happiness. I'm not quite sure who started it because I see a lot of TikToks about like those adults that are wearing headbands for 4 year olds or at the ripe old age of 34 or the ripe old age of 30. God forbid you're over 25, that they are not allowed to wear something that makes them happy. Like, excuse me, who are you? Who are you to say that? If it makes you feel good, love it. Do it. Do whatever you like because it's your life. You have one life and you should do what makes you happy. You should do what you believe is the best thing for you. Because if you're not living for you, who are you living for? This is why there is no age limit to enjoying what you love and why thinking otherwise is limiting. A world is full of expectations and societal pressure. The freedom to enjoy what we love is invaluable. There is no age limit to happiness, creativity, or self expression. This is Talk to Jax. Welcome to my podcast, The Social Wealth. Please subscribe, like, comment, share, and just turn on your notifications because I know I follow a lot of people and I sub to a lot of YouTubers and I also forget to turn on notifications. So it's so important. So please do that. And also comment below what you love as a kid and that you still love right now. We live in a society, especially TikTok, Instagram, I'm so done with Meta, by the way, because Mark Zuckerberg is just no. And then Elon Musk, no. But they're still judgy on every single platform. So this society tries to dictate what is considered age appropriate. Many adults find themselves defending their personal interests, whether it's wearing Disney-themed clothing, playing video games, or indulging in childhood favorites like cartoons and collectibles. I have cartoons and collectibles. My neighbor Totoro, I have those little figurines I'll have to show you. However, the idea that certain hobbies or preferences belong exclusively to specific age groups is not only outdated, but also restrictive, and I want to say toxic, to personal happiness and self-expression. If it makes you happy and you feel good, that's what matters. In this video, we're going to explain why embracing what makes you happy at any age is crucial aspect of personal growth, mental well-being, and authenticity. And we'll discuss how societal pressures can be limiting and why breaking free from them can lead to a more fulfilling and joyful life. So this social stigma of growing up. The other day I was at the ER and an adult, another adult, she was probably near my age, I want to say 20s, at the latest early 30s. And she was like, oh, I just hate adulting. And I'm just like, but we're in an ER. Please, like, be responsible. Be an adult at this place. So what is the stigma of growing up? What does it mean? From an early age, many of us are taught that growing up means letting go of things we once loved. Whether it's cartoons, stuffed animals. I love Courage the Cowardly Dog. I love SpongeBob. Seriously, SpongeBob is my favorite animal. Or theme park visits. I love going to Disney. There's an expectation to transition into mature mature interests that align with adulthood, career ambitions, financial planning, and social responsibilities. But why does this societal expectation exist in the first place? The belief that certain interests belong to specific age groups is largely a social construct. For decades, media and cultural narratives have reinforced the idea that adulthood must be marked by seriousness. We cannot smile, we cannot laugh, we have to be serious all the time. Responsibility, and a departure from what is seen as childish. This pressure can make people feel embarrassed or guilty about enjoying things that bring them happiness, or simply just because they're no longer children. But I mean, if you're a child at heart, that's a secret to youth. Yet those who continue to embrace their childhood passions are often the ones who experience a deeper sense of self-awareness and joy in life. They understand that personal fulfillment isn't dictated by societal standards, but by what brings them inner peace and happiness. This is what all about. You want inner peace and you want happiness, less stress, just aging like fine wine, just going along this life, going with the vibes, going with what makes you happy. It's okay to be happy. Why enjoying childhood favorites is not immaturity, but self-care. I truly believe that if you enjoy childhood favorites, it's not a sign of immaturity. It is a sign of self-care and self-love, and that you love yourself. And you respect yourself enough to do what you love that makes you feel good inside. You build yourself up. Many people mistakenly associate an interest in childhood favorites with immaturity. However, it's important to recognize that enjoying those things doesn't mean a personal lack of responsibility or emotional growth. In fact, revisiting beloved childhood memories can serve as a powerful form of self-care. So you want to engage in activities or interests that bring us back to a happier, simpler time. Can 1. Provide comfort and security. You want that comfort and security. The familiarity of childhood favorites, whether it's Disney, merchandise, or watching animated films, offers a sense of stability in an often chaotic world. I have severe Crohn's since I was a kid. Stuffed animals help me when I'm feeling anxious or insecure, and I'm just scared I'll have an accident or something bad will happen because my health isn't so great all the time. I just had to do nebulizing treatment for my asthma. And for those who don't know, it's just albuterol through a machine. And it just helps you breathe better. Take deep breaths. Because with the cold weather, it's unusually cold. It's 50s in Miami right now. But this makes my heart pressure go down. My blood pressure, not heart pressure, but my blood pressure go down, calms me, and makes me feel safe and happy. And that is okay. It is okay. It also reduces stress and anxiety. Nostalgia has been scientifically proven to boost mood and reduce stress levels, offering a temporary escape from life's pressures. And thirdly, it encourages creativity and playfulness. Creativity doesn't have an expiration date. Engaging in things that spark joy can inspire fresh ideas, improve problem-solving skills so it makes you smarter, and enhance overall well-being. When people enjoy what they love without restriction, they are prioritizing their emotional and mental health, something that should be celebrated. Yay, we're doing our mental health. You need to give yourself a hug and a sticker and be like, yeah, babe, I'm doing it. I'm doing it for me, and I'm happy, and I'm celebrating my life, because my life is unique and we live one life. Your life could just change like that. You have to enjoy it. Don't be scared to be judged. And if you are judged, who are they? Do they pay your bills? Do they take care of you? Are they there when you have health problems or any problems in your life? No, they're not. So you have to look out for you. So this is a danger zone of limiting beliefs. Believing that certain things should only be enjoyed at a young age creates unnecessary barriers to happiness and self-expression. These limiting beliefs can manifest in several ways, such as suppressing interests. Individuals might hide or suppress their true interests for fear of judgment from peers, family, or colleagues. This can lead to feelings of inauthenticity and self-doubt. And it is a form of self-harm because you're hurting yourself. You're denying what you love, what makes you feel good. Social conformity pressure, the need to fit into societal expectations, can prevent people from exploring what truly brings them joy, leading to a lack of fulfillment, so they're not as satisfied. Then you have judgment of others. Oh gosh. Those who hold rigid views about age appropriate behavior may unconsciously project their own insecurities onto others, leading to criticism and misunderstanding. Please do not take the toxic thoughts of other people personally. It's never about you. The comments that people make, it's always about them and what they think and their limited beliefs of the world. It's nothing to do with you, babe, okay? Instead of focusing on societal expectations, it's crucial to embrace an open minded perspective that allows people to freely enjoy what makes them happy. So, this ties into personal expression and individuality. One of the most beautiful aspects of being human is the ability to express oneself in unique ways. Whether that expression comes through fashion, hobbies, or interests, it's a fundamental part of individuality. You are an individual. When adults wear clothing featuring their favorite childhood characters or collect items that remind them of their youth, they are not being immature. They are choosing to honor their inner selves and live authentically. 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 Thank you. Thank you. It was authentically. I really have a problem with saying words sometimes, and that's okay. I own it. Because that's just the quirk of being me. I'm an individual. Personal style and interests are an extension of one's identity, and no one should feel pressure to conform to societal norms that don't align with their true selves. True confidence comes from embracing what you love, regardless of age. Just like I have Minnie Mouse slippers. The positive impact on mental health. So you want to really just take care of you and your mental health because it leads to physical health. It leads to good physical health. If your mental is great, your physical is great. If you're stressing and you're worried and you're anxious, you're going to have physical symptoms like high blood pressure, or you're going to get like gray hairs or more wrinkles. And no, 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 no. You don't want that. You don't want any of that. You want to have positive, positive, positive. And I'm not saying you can't have bad days. I'm just saying you don't want it to become like, you know, an overwhelming part of your life. You want to keep that balance. So you want more positive than negative, and this helps you focus more on positive things and regulates blood pressure and less visits to the doctor. You're saving money and you're taking care of you and you're building your self-esteem. And that's a good thing. These are all positive things. I'm not saying you cannot have a bad day, but I am saying that doing something that you really, really, really enjoy and makes you happy, it has a positive benefit on your mental health and your physical health. That's a plus. That's a boost. That's plus 5,000 aura. So, incorporating joyful elements from childhood into adulthood has a profound impact on mental well being. Studies have shown that engaging with nostalgic interests can boost emotional resilience. Nostalgic activities can help people cope with stress, trauma, or major life changes by providing a sense of familiarity and grounding. You have enhanced social connections. So, I go on Discord, and talk to other gamers, or I go on Reddit and talk about anime. I love Sakamoto right now. He's a retired assassin. It's on Netflix. It's really cool. New episodes are Saturday, or I think it's available on Crunchyroll. So yeah. And so it gives me a sense of community, and that's really good because I don't feel alone. I feel I'm a part of a community, especially with people who live with chronic illnesses from a young age. I was diagnosed with Crohn's at 10 years old, so my life is very different. And for me to feel part of a community is everything, and it makes me feel good, and that's the whole point. Connection is human. So you have shared interests and you can create meaningful bonds with others who have similar passions. It improves your self-esteem. Pursuing interests that bring genuine happiness can foster a sense of self-worth and satisfaction, reinforcing a positive self-image. Rather than viewing childhood interests as something to grow out of, they should be seen as viable tools for maintaining emotional balance and inner peace. Why critics of childish interests are often projecting. Okay, this is the why. Normally I would say don't focus on the why, but in this instance and for this video, I want you to know, truly to understand, that people who criticize you, it could be TikTok, it could be real life, it could be anywhere, They're often projecting their own insecurities onto you. So, people who criticize others for liking things considered childish are often projecting their own fears or insecurities. So, they probably like it, but they don't have the strength, the inner strength. They don't love themselves enough to really go through and pursue their passions. They're too worried about being what society wants them to be. Society teaches us to conform, and those who resist these conditionings can make others uncomfortable because they challenge conventional norms. Critics may feel threatened by those who embrace their interests unapologetically because they themselves may have repressed their own desires to fit in. The worst that could happen is that you're just by yourself. But you'll always find someone. There's over 8 billion people on this planet. Plus, we're all connected 24/7. You're gonna find people. You're not gonna be alone. So please don't have this fear. Please embrace yourself. Please know that you're special and unique, and you deserve self-care and self-love, and you deserve to watch anime or go to Disney or play video games and not feel ashamed by it. And you can wear little cute headbands or cute things. I mean, who's stopping you? You would only stop yourself. You're your biggest enemy. So they themselves have repressed their own desires to fit in. It's important to recognize that negativity towards someone else's self-expression is often more about the critic's internal struggles than about the person being judged. All in all, you want to embrace joy without apology. Life is short. Well, sometimes I feel life is actually really long. And it's essential to focus on what truly makes us happy, whether it's wearing a Minnie Mouse hat, because I have a Minnie Mouse hat. Whether it's wearing a Minnie Mouse hat, Mickey Mouse sweaters, collecting figurines like My Neighbor Totoro, or having stuffed animals for anxiety, or playing video games well into adulthood. You can be 100. These joys are valid and should be embraced without apology. It's not about seeking validation from others. It's about owning our own happiness. You should never be ashamed to be happy. That's just so odd to me. Never be ashamed. Understanding that joy has no expiration date, embracing your interests fully and without fear is an act of self-empowerment. So you want to break free. Break free from that act your age mentality, okay? If there's one message to take away, it's that age should never be a barrier. It should never be a barrier to happiness. Never a barrier to happiness. The notion that people must act their age is restrictive and stifles personal expression. Instead, we should focus on what brings fulfillment, comfort, and positivity into our lives. You are the most important person. You want to please you. Also, if you're worried about fitting in, if someone doesn't like you for who you truly are and your interests, and they're that shallow, you don't want them in your life, because that means they don't like themselves and they're going to bring you down, and you do not want that. No, you want to stay up. Your self-esteem strong, your mental health is number one. Do not let anyone take that away from you. They don't truly like you if they judge you for what you like. Because true people, true partners, true relationships, true friends, they like you because you like something that makes you happy. So they like you because they want to see you happy. People who don't like you don't want to see you happy. So you want to do things that bring fulfillment, comfort, and positivity to our lives, and you want other people to also add that to your life. And to those who struggle with the pressure to conform, remember, your happiness is yours alone to define. What brings you joy is valid, no matter how others perceive it. Breaking societal norms is an act of self-love and courage. Whether it's through fashion, hobbies, or the little things that make life enjoyable, embracing your true self is the ultimate expression of freedom. Happiness has no age limit. Happiness has no age limit at all. In a world full of expectations and societal pressures, the freedom to enjoy what we love is invaluable. It's invaluable. There's no age limit to happiness, creativity, or self-expression. Whether it's Disney, anime, gaming, or any other passion, they are part of what makes us who we are. Instead of judging others or feeling the need to justify our interests, we should encourage a world where people can be unapologetically themselves. So wear your Mickey Mouse hat, wear your Mickey Mouse sweater, shirt, pants. Lululemon just did a whole collab with it. Macy's did a collab with it. There's a lot of brands doing collabs with Disney, of course. So you want to check it out there if you're interested. Also, Amazon, they have cute little keychains. You just want to do what makes you happy, and you shouldn't be ashamed about what makes you happy because that is so counterintuitive, so counterproductive to your life. So do what you like. Watch your childhood cartoons. I watch Courage the Cowardly Dog, and I watch SpongeBob when I'm feeling down. It makes me happy. Or Sakamoto. You really want to check that out. Life is all about happiness, being authentic, and being healthy. You have to enjoy it because what are you living for if you don't like yourself, if you don't enjoy it? What is the point if you're ashamed to be happy? So please, this is Talk to Jax. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, share, and to turn on those notifications. Okay, comment below the childish thing that you love to do. I would love to hear about it, and see you next time.